The Gelada monkeys are a rare species that originate in Ethiopia. Something very interesting about these monkeys is that they have a very similar speech sounds to that of human speech. The communication of Gelada monkeys is most like the human language, starting out with the noises that they make. Their call follows a rhythm that is very much similar to the rhythm of the human speech. Gelada monkeys are also very rare in that they use very complex mouth movements when they make noise, almost like a human's talking, like I'm talking right now. The communication of Gelada monkeys are also most like the human language in that they use visual cues to express their emotion and get their point across. For example, when the monkeys are in an emergency situation and need to show their dominance, they'll furl their lips to show all their teeth and furl their foreheads.
Geladas actually have some particularly interesting or unusual abilities. Geladas have a speech-like rhythm which they use in the form of lip smacking, which is a form of a friendly gesture among their troop. And what's unique about this is that Gelada monkeys communicate via the lip smacking, and it sounds so similar to humans talking because they use similar type speech and rhythm patterns, and like along with syllables and stuff like that, that eerily makes them sound like humans conversating with each other. So if you were sitting among them, it would almost sound like you're in a mall hearing other people talk, but you're not really listening into that conversation, which is what makes them so unique among other monkeys.
Question number 3. Tell about any issues you think are in the researchers' methods or conclusions. Personally, there are not many issues that I found tied to the research methods that were used. One possible gripe to be had is the fact that there is not a way to observe the entire population of Gelada monkeys. In order to see if some Gelada monkeys communicate differently with each other rather than the whole troop communicating in similar ways, broader research amongst different communities of Gelada monkeys would be necessary. Although in one of the articles it said the best way to research Gelada monkeys was to go to Ethiopia and just sit in the grasslands for a bit and just wait and you can see them for yourself. But yeah, I didn't have any problems with it.
So we believe that our animal communicates through a communication system instead of a language, and we believe this because the evidence supports that they use a communication system instead. And Gelada monkeys use a lot of cues when communicating with each other. They use physical, they use auditory, and even olfactory signals to represent their feelings, warn each other from predators, etc. within the group. Even according to Winkler, non-human primates are limited to strictly their environment and the context they're found in, and so they react because of those situations. So even though it seems like they have their own language, it's actually a communication system because they use a physical type of communication, face signals, hand signals, etc., to communicate with each other and talk about their feelings and needs.